Hi, I'm Cindy Edison. I am the conscious channel for Josef and their physical human aspect. Josef is the consciousness of the new earth vibrational timeline. They are a non-physical collective of teachers and the expanded version of us, their human aspects. We're teaching the fifth dimensional perspective of the new earth, where there is no fear, and all manifestations begin with moment by moment choosing of love. Welcome aboard as we take this next step on our eternal journey together. Let's listen. The question I hear most is when? When will this happen? When will I know this? When will I be able to this? I've said it myself. I've been telling Joseph from the beginning, let's go, let's go, let's go, when they say you have this message to deliver. But of course, there's been a lot of evolution in the last 20 years. And I'm talking about my own evolution, just like you guys are going through this transformation into this new consciousness that is sitting in front of us, right? The vibration of the new earth. That means that we are, as Esther says, on the leading edge of moving the human collective forward. And when we ask when, we are focused in the third dimensional understanding of time. And everything in the fifth dimension, everything outside the world of contrast, runs by way of events. Because the universe is run by or operates by way of the universal truths, the universal laws. And they are all vibrational. The minute you get that, you shift. Because now your perspective has shifted from, go with me on this one, it's all about me in the third dimension, which is a selfishness that is out of alignment. In the fifth dimension, when you say, it is all about me, you are including the collective, the universal collective, because you're speaking from the perspective of your soul, where all is one, where everybody is one. That's what Joseph talks about in their 7 steps to self-discovery and healing, and that is the oneness of the universe and the responsibility of each one to recognize that and to operate within whatever realm you are in under that premise that everything you think, because it's all vibrational, right? Your behavior, your activity, all affects the all, right? So when you have the perspective of your soul, the perspective of pure love, you are operating from the place of universal truth, which is in alignment. Everything is about alignment. That's what everything comes down to. And the alignment of time and timing, time in the third dimensional perspective, timing in the fifth dimensional perspective. The timing from the fifth dimensional perspective is the timing of vibrational agreement, when there is no resistance from the physical vibration to the non-physical vibration that has no resistance, right? There's no contrast in the vibration of the new earth. There's no fear there. Therefore, there is no vibrational agreement with anything that is not love. Must shift to the perspective of that vibration in order to experience it. Like any vibration. Remember, we're always in alignment, therefore creating from a vibration. And you can see, based on what your physical experience is, you can see clearly what vibration you are creating from. It's easy. I can see it in other people. Just glimpses. You just get glimpses. So today we're talking about time and timing, and I just wanted to share a visual that Josef gave me a few years ago, actually, when I was pushing them for the answer to when. When am I going to be doing this full time? We have all said that as teachers, right? We want to get out of the third dimensional corporate arena, the carnival. I call it the carnival. And it didn't seem to matter what they said. I just couldn't get it. So I was in meditation one day and I said, can you please show me, help me to understand this, right? And remember, with understanding comes expansion, okay? So I was in this meditation and they said, open your eyes. And when they say that, they mean your spiritual eyes, right? They wanted to show me a visual through my, what some call the third eye. I don't know much about the third eye, so my translation of that is, it is the sixth sense. It is our sixth sense, and it is totally spiritual. So that's where we get our visions. That's how we see our visions, okay? So all of a sudden, it was almost as if I opened my physical eyes, and I opened my eyes, and I was the observer with them. They were standing right with me. It was a very cool vision. So we're standing kind of at a 45-degree angle looking down on. It was almost a bird's eye view. And it was this beautiful room that had a black tile floor that was like glass. It was so shiny. And the walls were white. And it just went up. I couldn't see the tops of the walls. And I said, wow, that's so beautiful. And they said, now look at this. And all of a sudden there appeared this pattern of black and white dominoes. And they were all standing up, all lined up in this intricate pattern all over this black and white floor. And the reflection was just gorgeous. It was so beautiful. And I said, my comments, wow, that's gorgeous. It's beautiful. And I said, but what am I looking for? Again, right? When? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? So they said, we want you to look at domino number 734. And I started laughing and I said, how am I supposed to know which one is 734? And as I was saying that, all of a sudden, 734 animated itself and kind of popped up in the vision. And there it was. And it was way over there. And I said, wow, that's so cool. It's so cool. But what am I supposed to get from this, right? When? What am I supposed to get from it? And now I'm telling myself, relax, just relax. Let this vision play out, right? Patience. So then they said, now look down at your feet. And so I looked down and all of a sudden number 10 pops up. Same way, animated, it was beautiful. Number 10 pops up. And I said, okay, so what does that mean? When? And they said, the event that you are creating, that you are now creating, and we are creating many, by the way. Every time you focus on a desire, and every moment, you put another brick on that pathway. Okay, so when you think about those desires, think about them from the perspective of love and stay on that pathway of alignment. That's how you're building it. Anyway, so they said the event that you are, quote, waiting for from the third dimensional perspective is number 734. You are at number 10 now. All of these events must happen before the 734th domino falls. And so I understood in that moment that each domino represented an event, which was an event of vibrational agreement for me, my own evolution. And that vibrational agreement is my understanding of more of who I am. So 734 was in a much more expanded awareness level, right? Much more expanded awareness level that I couldn't see yet from number 10. I hope you're following this. I'm sure you are. It's an easy concept. They're saying this is event driven and it is based on your understanding of more of who you are. All you teachers out there, our tasks, our purpose in this lifetime, in whatever modality you're teaching from, even if you haven't started yet, you are moving toward it, or you wouldn't be listening to Josef. So those purposes, those tasks, the role we have joined on to play, are all in the fifth dimensional vibration, and we can't see the enormity of those tasks from the third dimensional perspective. So we need to expand our awareness to include that vibration. It doesn't come down to meet us because there's no vibrational agreement with our fifth dimensional purpose and the third dimensional vibrational timeline. So all of these events that we're waiting for, we're missing the boat here, because part of our message is that when Esther says, when everybody says, the joy is in the journey, this is what they're talking about. We are on an eternal journey toward more of who we are. And that eternal journey is event-driven because it's in alignment with the soul. It's the soul's eternal journey. We are playing a role. We are assisting our soul in the expansion of itself by focusing on love. You know, when we kick off and leave here, the only thing we take with us is the love vibration that we have expanded into. And the physical vibration remains where there is vibrational agreement for it in the third dimension. So anyway, I just wanted to pop on and give you this different perspective of time and timing. So instead of, and this goes for me too, always, instead of focusing on the frustrating task of trying to create something in the third dimension that is only in vibrational agreement with the fifth, focus on the journey, focus on just the next step for you in your own evolution, the evolution of you, the human aspect of your soul. And remember, we're all connected at the soul level. So every time you expand or I expand, the entire human collective expands. We're so powerful vibrationally. And when we finally get that, that's a big step for the human collective. It's a big step for you and me in our own evolution. Our spiritual evolution is vibrationally built. And it is built through our focus on the perspective of love. When we are focusing on something, we are creating our next experience. So when you are focused from an out of alignment position, you are creating from that vibration. And that's holding you back. You know, that's a third dimensional statement, holding you back, because there is no time limit. Joseph says, our time frame is eternity. So there's no wrong, there's no mistakes, there's no time. You don't have to make it. You don't have to make it by noon, or you don't have to make it by the time you're 65 or 70 or 40. So many of my clients have said that to me. I'm already 50. When is it going to happen already? You know, we all go through that. But you have to understand that from the fifth dimension, our age means absolutely nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's all about our vibrational evolution. It's vibrational. Vibration, vibration, vibration. Can't stress that enough. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoyed our domino concept. It made so much sense to me. And as soon as I understood what they were saying, with that beautiful visual of the dominoes I try to recreate here, I felt so much relief. And you will too, because when you're not focused on the when, you can see your own evolution, and you're giving yourself a chance to experience your own evolution consciously. What a huge difference when you know that you are choosing everything. You are choosing everything, everything, everything. So I hope this helped again, and we love you guys, and we're so glad that you're hanging with us as we all set sail for the new earth vibration together. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for joining us today. For more information and more resources, visit theteachingsofjoseph.com. Follow us on Instagram at The Teachings of Joseph. Welcome aboard.